Do you guys live in one of these houses? Because I'm shooting a music video. I'm actually a rapper. Huh? Lil Dicky, the rapper.
Thanks, Dave.
No shot?
No. Good luck with your video.
Really epic video.
Unfortunately, no.
Fuck me. We saw this house. Oh. They were Jewish too. They had a mezuzah, or whatever the fuck you call it. Mezuzah? My name's Dave. I know this is kind of ridiculous, but I'm actually a rapper, and we're shooting a music video all about how we can make the most epic rap video ever for no money. So we were just driving by, like looking at nice houses, and we noticed yours, and we were wondering if we could maybe come in and get a few shots. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
My name's Dave.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
And you are?
So I'm actually a rapper, and I'm shooting a music video where the concept of the video is how can I make the most epic rap video ever for no money, right? Like what's a part of an epic rap video? Like nice cars, nice houses. So we're going around hoping that someone would let us use their house for 15 minutes to film.
You want to do it right now?
If it's possible.
Is it just you guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
15 minutes in and out.
I suppose that's all right.
That's great. Because the video is it's gonna be like a very memorable video. Like we could even link off to your nightclub at the end, say thanks to, advertising, Fetty Wap's on the song, tens of hundreds of millions of views potentially. Like mainstream A-list celebrities in the video. And what you're saying is it's about $350. Can we pull it off today though?
Today?
Or like whatever website you want, whatever company you want to promote, at the end. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, your thing by itself. I'm telling you, like, the video's gonna get so many views. Like, the fact that you know who I am is perfect. Like, we're also shooting, like, a side documentary for it.
Okay.
So, like, you know what
I mean, so what is it you want to accomplish?
out of you, so, like, if I could somehow get 15 minutes inside of a car and film.
I'd be like, this is the stupidest look.
I mean, first off, I think I wear it well. Second off, if ever there was a time to sell out, it's certainly the Save That Money music video. Why shouldn't I get fucking paid? Every other goddamn video, there's a Beats pill 6 different times. You know, I never really sell out. I'm pretty, like, you know, integrity driven for the most part. This is my time to save that money.
It's Dave, AKA Lil Dicky. You might know me as a professional rapper, although I'm certainly much more than that if we ever met in person.
You know, I'm like a grizzly bear. You know, you can't cage a grizzly.
Really?
Well, regardless of that, I just don't think a record label would be the right move right now.
There are these guys that, like, you're always lending them money. It's like small, it's like when you get pizza, it's like you pay for his $10 worth, but then he never really pays you back. So this guy was moving, and it was like the day before he was moving, and like we were like all hanging out, celebrating, and I bought something for him for $10, and like, I know you're leaving tomorrow, so like you're really gonna, like I need you to pay me. And then I forced him, because I knew he wasn't gonna do it, I forced him to download Venmo. And like the next day, like I hit him up on Venmo and made him pay me. Because I knew he was just gonna leave without paying me the $10. It was less about the $10, more about like the other $10, you know what I mean? I think I have like one of the worst soft I could possibly have right now.
So you are a grower, not a shower, is what they say.
Yeah, but you know, what I've learned is like I used to be really self-conscious about it. It really is 5 inches long, like at its best. I've learned that it's like reasonably girthy, and I've also learned that girls seem to value that.
So it's like a Pringles can?
Yeah.
Like a small snack size
Yeah,
Pringles.
yeah.
And it's good. That's what we call a starter penis.
Yeah.
So many pics floating around.
Yeah.
Charlamagne, you said the only penis you want to see was Michael Jackson's, I remember.
Well, have you ever read the deposition?
No.
Well, in one of the depositions, the kid said that Michael Jackson's penis was yellow with spots on it. So it's just like, yo,
That sounds great. Sounds
who
like a
wouldn't wanna
cheetah.
see that?
Yeah.
Sounds like a cheetah.
Come. I just think that we're so behind in so many areas of society, but like the one place we're not is the cereal. And I don't think like whoever's like behind the cereal gets enough praise for that. So let me use this forum as an opportunity to thank like cereal and whoever's behind cereal. All that being said, I think I'd go with Kicks. The more money I get, the more outlandishly extravagant these videos can become. I could blow things up, get elephants, blow an elephant up. You know, like guts flying everywhere. I wouldn't actually blow up an elephant. You know, I've long valued what the elephant meant to our earth. That's like a very satisfying feeling.
Did you bump into like Drake and he's like, dude, are you making fun of me?
We've been over this, but I don't ever bump into Drake.
You might.
I might. I think I will.
Where I gotta shoot from? Where I gotta shoot from? Where I gotta shoot from?
Do you want to hear like, well, this is too long of a story. I can tell the best story of my life. So, it was 11th grade. I had a girlfriend, a serious girlfriend. There was also this other girl who was like dating one of my best friends very seriously. And me and her, this other girl, like even though we both were dating other people, kind of always like had a thing. And both my girlfriend and her boyfriend were out of town this one weekend where it was like the district basketball championship where we took a bus and go watch like my Cheltenham basketball team play in the district championship, which is like a big deal in Philadelphia. It's like the best teams in the city of Philadelphia. So anyways, it was such a big deal that my school rented out a Spirit bus, just a school bus, to transport students from the high school to the game. And because my girlfriend wasn't there and this girl's boyfriend wasn't there, it was the perfect, like I sat next to her and I was like, finally I'm gonna have just some time to like flirt with this girl and not feel bad about it. And then like 5 minutes into the drive, I started feeling like I had to shit. And it was like the most extreme. It wasn't like I've had to shit before. This was like food poisoning or something. Like I don't know what happened, but it was insane to the point where it took every fiber of my being to not, like I had to try as hard as I can physically or else I would shit myself. To the point where I had to tell the girl in the middle of our conversation, I said, excuse me, I know this is ridiculous, but like I'm having like a lot of trouble right now, like from a stomach standpoint, and like I actually need to be like alone right now. And she was like, what? I was like, do you mind sitting somewhere else? She had to sit somewhere else while I sat by myself to try to like every bump I hit in the road, I was like this close to shitting. At some points I was like, just shit. Like it's better to just shit. I'm a junior. The bus is full of juniors and seniors. The girl must have told her friends. Word got around the bus. All of a sudden, the entire bus full of seniors is chanting "shit your pants." But I'm not even like remotely impacted by that because I'm so locked into not shitting. We arrive. I let everybody get off. Like, you know, people start coming up to me trying to talk to me. Like, I don't even like. I'm the most serious I've ever felt in my life. Like, I'm so serious. Head down. Let everybody exit the bus first. When everybody's gone, I get off the bus. I asked the driver if he had like any toilet paper, and he handed me one napkin. I was like, oh. I got off the bus. There's a long line to get into Villanova where the game was. I couldn't wait in the line. There's no chance. So I walk right up to the front. There's a cop at the door. I said, excuse me, I'm having like severe stomach issues. I just need to use the bathroom like urgently. Is there any way that you can let me come in right now and then I'll come back out and buy a ticket? And he said, nah, the only way in is through this line. And as soon as he said like, nah, as soon as I heard any negativity, I started sprinting. I just started running. And as I started running, so the line is here, like the line of people going in. I started running like here to the building. There's snow on it. It's winter. There's snow all over the ground. I start sprinting. As I start sprinting, I start shitting. As I start shitting, I just pull my pants down. So anybody who's in this line, if they turn right, they're just seeing a guy running and shitting as he's running in the snow. I then get behind like these shrubs and like do a complete, damage control of the situation. I shat all over my jeans. So my first instinct was to take snow and like try to scrape it off of the pants, but the snow just like hardened the shit and it made it like that much worse. And then so my only option in my opinion was to just turn my jeans inside out and to just have the shit on my legs. I then wiped with my socks, threw them out, just left the socks there. I waited like 25 minutes until like everybody who was in that line who might have seen what just happened was inside. And then I got back in line, acted like nothing even happened, waited in the line, got inside, immediately went to the bathroom, took off all of my clothes because they were full of shit, called my dad. And first off, this is like an extremely aggressive environment, this bathroom. I played Chester, which is like an inner city, where we played Chester, was like inner city Philadelphia. So like the whole like place was like, full of like Philadelphians, like who are like aggressive people, you know what I mean? So like they could see my clothes on the floor, and they're saying, I don't know why, like what the fuck he's doing in the bathroom, like why are all his clothes on the ground? I call my dad. I say, Dad, I just shit myself. Like I need you to pick me up at Villanova. and this is at like 9:30 at night. My parents are probably in bed, and he didn't even hesitate. It was as if he had this happen to him when he was a child, and he just said, "I'll be right there." He was like, "I'm on my way," which was crazy. He didn't even ask any questions. He came with a change of clothes. I had to sit there in the bathroom for like 25 minutes while I was being like heckled. The security guard knocked on the door, was like, "Is everything okay?" I was like, "Yeah." Can a guy just take a shit? And he was like, "Yeah, well, most people don't get completely naked when they're taking a shit." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. But like, this is my space." My dad comes, brings me a change of clothes. I missed the entire game. You know how much I was looking forward to that game? We lost. The girl, yeah, no. I gotta say, congratulations on all your success.
Thanks, buddy.
What a year it's been for you.
It's been crazy.
I'm happy for you. You're one of my favorite players, and nothing makes me happier than to see my favorite people succeed.
I appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but Gronk is actually on the cover of Madden this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that yet.
Yeah. Was that like a dream come true to some extent?
Always a dream come true.
Being a little boy, playing Madden, now you're the guy.
I know, man.
I feel like it makes sense. He did lead the league in receptions last year.
He didn't.
What do you mean he didn't?
I did.
You did?
Yeah,
You had more receptions than Gronk?
I think so.
It's so weird. Why? And thinking about that, it's kind of just weird that he's on the cover and not you. Personally, I have a few theories as to like why he's on the cover, you know, and why you're not. There's just going to be some jealousy now that you're the guy on the cover of Madden. I think there are going to be players in the NFL. Like, for example, I've been doing, you know, this type of stuff with Antonio Brown and Von Miller, and they were like very weird about the fact that you're on the cover. I feel like it's your moment, and it doesn't really.
I mean, you got Gronkowski, man. You know, he all over the globe.
Right. I think it's a branding thing too. Yeah. It's less about I couldn't agree more. I assume you also probably had more yards than him too.
Probably.
That seems ridiculous. If you're like objectively better statistically, like Antonio, for example, would constantly reference his stats as like, you know, he has more receptions than you, more yards, which is like, to me, it's like irrelevant. You don't even play the same position. It's like saying linebacker has more tackles than a defensive end. Of course, it's a different position. He doesn't even understand football. He was talking about you.
It's my boy, man.
No, it seemed like it was like competitive, like, you know, how like the way boys get at each other. Like, he's trash, like, not that impressive. I don't know. Who's the best tight end in the NFL?
I like Gronk. There is no tight end in the National Football League like Gronkowski.
Except Greg Olsen, though. What about Greg Olsen?
He's a great tight end, too.
So you put him on Gronk's level, or even maybe like, or is it even? Or is Gronk better to you? It's even, I feel, at least.
Maybe.
Yeah. And I don't want to put words in their mouth, and I'm not, because this is what they said. When I asked Antonio Brown and Von Miller this question, immediately they both said Greg Olsen.
Yeah. He's really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
You know, like they're doing Dancing with the Stars this year?
Yeah, they got that.
I know.
They're good.
That's their thing. To me, it's like such a desperate thing. I think it's so cool that you're on Dancing with the Stars. He brought up Dancing with the Stars, and he said he doesn't seem as focused, deprioritized football. I think it's a jealousy thing, because I bet he like wishes he was on Dancing with...
I mean, I can see him on Dancing with the Stars too, you know?
Well, I said that to him. I was like, it's cool. Like, what's wrong with that? Wouldn't you be on it? And he said, me, Dancing with the Stars? That's like so lowbrow. Like, what am I gonna do? I've only been around them a little bit, but like they seem to be catty and talk behind people's backs, and it rubs me the wrong way. No, you're very friendly. You're very nice. He's very standoffish. It seemed like all he wanted to do was like play the game. You know, I've been in love, but I don't know if it was because it was like the first time I've been in love.
So you didn't really know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I just saw Gronk the other day.
And he was acting totally like, yeah.
He was cool.
So typical
We were
Gronk.
talking about the party boat. And
he's the kind of guy who's with you. He acts one way. He's with other people. He acts a totally different way. And that behavior is despicable, in my opinion.
I know Gronk. I'm gonna give him a call, man, and I'm gonna ask him, you know, what is going on with you? I feel like I can talk to him.
Don't call him, because I think it'd make it weirder. You don't need to call him.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
I'll say something to him next time I see him. So you're definitely not gonna call him, though.
No, I'm not gonna call him.
All right. Cool. All right.
What kind of smoothie would you make me?
How do you feel about berries?
Oh, I love berries, man. I love bananas too.
You're gonna be a great husband.